Ladies and gentlemen, so we have multiplying two binomials here by Fourier method still. So the Fourier method that we said before, which is the first, the outer, the inner, and then the last. All right? So now let's see the problems that we have here and see how sometimes also they can be quicker. So we have 6x minus 8y times 6x plus 8y. So those are the two expressions that we multiplied. And those are the two binomials that we multiply, because binomial again is two terms. Two terms, two terms. All right? But what do we see here? We see some patterns here. We see some patterns here. So that means we have 6x and then 6x. We have 8y, then 8y. Okay? So those are terms that we have. And then let's see what we can do with it. Okay? So this one is equal to what? So the first, f, so that's 6x times 6x. So 6x times 6x is going to give us what? 36, because 6 times 6 is 36. And then x times x is x to the second power. We all good? All right? And then now we're going with the outer. So the outer is still the 6x now multiplying with the 8y. Okay? So 6 times 8 is 48. So plus 48. And then what's happening? X, y. Okay? And then we have the inner. And then the inner is taking negative 8y times 6x. Okay? Negative 8y times 6x. So that's the inner. And then the inner is negative 48xy. Okay? Then we have the last, which is negative 8y times positive 8y. So it's going to give us what? So it's going to give us negative times positive is also negative 64, and then y to the second power. Everybody good so far? You guys can get to that one, right? Okay. So now what's happening here? So we have 36x squared, which is by itself because it doesn't have anybody to play with. All right. Then we have 48 plus xy plus 48xy minus 48xy. What's going to happen to those two terms there? They're going to eliminate each other. They will cancel out. So these two crossed out because it's the same numbers, but different signs. Okay? So they're out. So then we have negative then 64 y to the second power. We cannot combine these two because they are two different variables. Okay? And this will be our final answer, but keep in mind on this one, because that's what we're going to still use when we're going to factor something that we call the difference of two squares. All right? And then we'll see that, that would be very helpful in that moment. So this one closes this chapter here. So this is it. All right? So now let's go to the second one. We have 3a minus 7b times 3a plus 7b. So those are also two terms, so a binomial and then another binomial that we have to multiply. So the same thing goes. So we have 3a times 3a. So that's the first. All right. So 3a times 3a will give us what? 9a to the second power. Okay. And then we have the outer. All right. So 3a times 7b. So 3 by 7 is 21. A times b is ab. So is plus 21 ab. And then the inner, okay, so we're taking negative 7b times 3a. So negative 7 times positive 3 is going to give us what? Negative 21. Then ab, because you can't go further than that. We cannot. And then last but not least, so this is negative 7b times positive 7b. So negative 7 times positive 7 is negative 49. And then you have negative 49. So I'm going to come down again over here and write it down so we have enough space, okay, for the camera. So negative 49 and then what? B to the second power. So once we come back here, so we always look inside and see if we have any common like terms to combine. Okay, do we have like terms to combine? Yes. 21ab, negative 21ab are like terms because both of them carry the same family name, which is AB in this case. So their family name is AB, so you got to combine them together. Let's go at it. So this is out, and then we end up with 9a squared minus 49b squared Ladies and gentlemen, you're done in this case also. And if you look at it, this is something we're going to use later on when it comes to factoring the difference of two squares. All right? So this is it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so if you have not understood this before, now you get it. Okay, take your time, go back step by step. All right?